Hi, happy Monday. I'm showing my face today because I want to talk to you about something that's pretty exciting. And give me just a moment because I want to add a friend. Let me see. There we go. Okay, got it. My name is Pam Schmidt, and if you've seen me before, you know that I like to work on reducing chemicals. And what I'm sharing with you today kind of goes in with that. I'm still tagging my friend, and I'm hoping I can. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm adding Bronwen to this call. So, hi,
I was
Bronwen.
just typing, let me in.
Oh, it's wonderful to
That's
see
my
you.
life.
I have Bronwyn here live today because I want to ask her about something that I've heard about. It's an event called Rejuvenate, and it's happening in March. Bronwyn, tell us about that.
Rejuvenate You, yes. And
Yes.
Pam is a sponsor there. So Pam's going to have a table there, and we're really excited. Um, so Rejuvenate You is March 4th and 5th. It is designed, it's an experience, and it's designed to basically, okay, let me tell you a story. Like, I need people, right? And with this whole last 2 years, I'm like, I've kind of had it with not having people. So we're, working with the regulation stuff, and we're just going to do this intimate event where we get to, hello, Kate. Oh, Kate, I haven't seen you
Hey,
forever.
I know.
Yay. Well, we're just, I needed something for me, and I designed something for everyone. So we're having, we're going to max out at 50 people, but it's going to be in this great big ballroom, and we're having this big experience, and it's going to be so much fun to help you rejuvenate yourself and to, get basically redefine your life. That's my point. Like, all the redefinitions so that you can feel so good by the end, and with the community and the people, knowing that you have some.
Ah, there I am. Am I back?
I see you again. Okay, good.
So, you told us why you've called it Rejuvenate You. Um, I'd like to know what will happen there. What will we do, or what can we expect if we're at this event?
Well, I want to keep some things a secret because then it will be more fun. There are some surprises, lots of surprises. But if you just caught our Energize You event that we just finished last week, then you know kind of the foundation is to, it's about getting yourself into a centered space of well being. And with, I'm going to be a little bit bold. I'm feeling it. So with, I'm going to hint drop so I don't like get us censored or something. But with all of the stuff going on in the world and all of the underground knowledge that's coming to the surface, there are a lot of people that are in massive shock.
Yep.
And I'm very sensitive to that.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I started this, the Shayoli Hope Center for Healing, it was because the one thing that saved me when I was like 2 weeks in shock when I found out what was going on. It was so painful. I was in so much pain. I was in so much sorrow, this depth, and I'm a strong person. I have a strong mind, but my system, my whole nervous system, trying to accept this change and not kick it out and say, "Oh, that couldn't be it." Really, my whole body, I felt like I was gonna die,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm strong. And
Mm-hmm.
so I just thought, okay, how can I help people rejuvenate themselves so that, or energize themselves and really understand what their energy is doing so that they can take ownership of themselves and not feel so slammed by this, and also not try to ignore it because we all have to be involved if we're going to fix it, right?
Right,
So
right.
this rejuvenate you, energize you, the whole thing that we're doing is to effectively activate you, activate your energy so that it's bouncing around. So you're creating the energy that's bouncing around, not just for yourself, although it does help you manifest it. You're first, you have to get self-centered, right?
Yeah.
But it's also to affect the people around you. There are children who need our energy to be in a good place. There are children who need us to be defining things differently so they don't take on definitions that hurt them.
Right.
Right. So I'm not
I
going to tell you
agree.
what we're doing there.
No.
It's kind of a surprise, or it won't be as fun.
I agree. And this past year and a half, I went through that same process, that whole learning of new things that were new to me, but they were old realities, and the disappointment and the recognition that what I thought it was never was.
Yeah.
And so, there was
That's
a
a hard
deep, a deep grieving process. And so I feel like, I've healed through it. I think you've healed through it.
Yeah.
And yet, it
Still
doesn't
have
mean,
to stay aware.
yeah, and it doesn't mean you're on the upswing automatically. And so it takes a lot of spiritual work. And I have to ask you, is there a spiritual side to this Rejuvenate You experience?
Oh, yes. I mean, yes, it is. As far as I'm concerned, this stuff can't be disconnected from the spiritual. I mean, I believe in God. I'm a Jesus girl, and all science and everything is all connected with all together. You can't disconnect anything from God. Anything. Nothing. So yeah, there's a deep spiritual journey here. Go ahead.
And so aside from, our dependence and our growth from God, there's also a reaching out to others who are like-minded, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when we do an event like this, it's about getting together and finding other people who are learning the same thing too. And so when we're learning about how our mind works, for example, I heard a story this morning about somebody who was finding out some true history and they didn't like it. It felt yucky to them. Well, that's their nervous system and their reticular activating system coming into play saying, change is scary, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, this is a dark, dark feeling. I'm like, well, change is, you got to understand how you work, how you as a human being work, and how your nervous system works. So there are just little things like that that are well known now, but not every normal person knows them yet. So if you this is basic help yourself really grasp discernment and knowing for yourself your soul nudges. This is huge. Creation in general, it's so big. So big. So,
and if I give my little input, I feel like people have been throwing so many chemicals at their daily lives during this last year and a half. And so, I call myself the Chemical Minimalist. I'm all for reducing toxins. And it's been tough in this last year and a half. And, we just went through some illness at our house. And, even with knowing better, it's tempting to go get some Clorox. It's like, no. There are better ways.
No, there are better ways.
And so, I'm, as much as I know, that still crosses my mind. So, I get to be there as one of the sponsors. I'm excited.
You provide such an important physical side of things because you can't only, there's a physical counterpart for every energetic and spiritual and mental and emotional thing. And so I'm excited that you're going to be there to support that.
Oh, me too. And some of my favorite people will be there. Yay! Now, can you tell us a little bit about, are you the sole presenter at this event, or what's going on?
No, Tara Brown is my partner in the Shailey Hope Center for Healing. So she and I are going to be putting on this event together. Just like we just did with Energize You. And if anybody that's watching this, however long, if you want to see Energize You, just drop a comment and let us know, and we'll make sure that you get to see that. But we just did this foundational 4-day event in our Facebook group. So, but let's see, what was your question? Oh, Tara and I. Yes. So Tara and I will be bringing our different expertise to the table.
Wonderful.
I want to help redefine everything. And she is all about emotional safety. So like
Mm-hmm.
really helping you understand what's going on with your emotions so you don't think those dark feelings are the
Mm-hmm.
ones to listen to, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
not.
Mm-hmm.
Dark feelings are, I mean, okay, I believe in Jesus, so then I
Yeah.
believe in Satan, but there's also this physical thing that's just the human, that
Right.
you're just human. So understanding the difference between those three feelings, I think is super duper important.
Yes. Yes. And Tara has been working with couples and families and
Yes. Yeah.
counseling them.
Her experience over the last 10 years is helping individuals who are married to each other, because
Yeah.
you work with the individual and then they work with the marriage, right? So her expertise over the last 10 years has been mostly working with these individuals who are married, but she is all about relationships. So it doesn't matter what the relationship is, everything that she teaches applies to any relationship. And it really just goes to communication and not being a people pleaser. Like how many
Mm-hmm.
of us are people pleasers is the poison.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like your worst poison to be a people pleaser. It is
Mm-hmm.
not love to be a people pleaser. It's
Yeah.
not kind to be a people pleaser. Well,
Right. Right.
yeah, so she teaches a lot about that.
And I believe you've explained quite a bit of what your focus is, but is there anything that we missed that you want to explain in terms of what you present?
Well, mostly at this event, what we're going to do, I'm going to present my information, but we're doing action steps. So sports coach style when it comes to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's like, here's what we're going to do. And now you're going to have an experience with it so that you can carry on after the event with your new friends, you new buds who know all this too, and have some accountability and carry forward, because our goals for the year are to improve that. It's like the main basic goals that everybody has at the beginning of New Year, but we have the sports coach style action steps that are
Yes.
easy, right? So
Mm-hmm.
health and slim down if you want the slim down, but definitely health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Overall. And I got the slim down. Don't you worry. We can do that.
Yeah.
Relationships. And of course, that's Tara's superpower. She's there with relationships. And then I come in with the relationship piece by redefining some words that we misinterpret
Yeah.
on a regular basis as a society.
Okay.
To flow and personal economy and how that connects to the national economy. But first your state economy and then the national economy, and I have some really exciting stuff I get to share. Ask me about that if you want to know. I will talk to you privately, but it's going to be fun at the event.
Mm-hmm. So tell us again the date and location and what we need to know.
Sure. March 4th and 5th, and it's in Provo, Utah, and it's at the Hyatt. So if you need a hotel, that's where to grab one. I don't know what to. Oh, we are. Ooh, if you can't come but you want to attend, you need to ask me. Wink, wink. Okay, wink, wink. we're not making that the thing. But if you really want to be there and you can't come in person, just ask.
And I do know, like you said earlier, you're making very sure that we have enough room to do social distancing and all of that.
Yeah, the Hyatt makes us. But, the way we see it is we're going to lay the foundation. We're going to say, here's what here's the standards, if you will, but then everybody gets to have their freedom of choice.
Yes,
So,
I love that.
yeah.
Now, I have to tell you, if you want to go, I have some tickets that I'm happy to share with you, and I want to actually give away. Because do you want to talk about the price generally, or do you just want people to go to the website? Or
we could go to the website. I don't mind if people know the price. It's $297. It's a 2-day event. There are ways to get a fun VIP upgrade, but Pam's 5 tickets are for grabs. Are you going to do a drawing or spin the wheel?
Yes, I'm going to have a drawing or spin the wheel. I don't know, tomorrow, Tuesday. And so what I need people to do is if you're really committed and you really want to go in person, please, you know, drop an emoji down below. Even the words "I'm interested" would be fun. So that way I can enter you in the drawing, and then you'll check back here and I'll do a live drawing. I really want to give some tickets away.
Yeah, it's fun. We're gonna have so much fun.
I can't wait.
Come ready to laugh and play and cry and sing and, you know, all
Yes.
the things.
So when you say that, is this just a sit your butt in a chair kind of thing, or is there going to be more than that?
No, I can't stand events like that.
Me neither. I'm too
I won't be
ADHD.
putting one on that does that. We'll be moving the chairs frequently.
Lovely. So anything else I've missed in our little talk?
Not that I know of, but we can go live again
Wonderful.
if you remember something. Fine.
Okay, sounds good. And again, drop me an emoji if you want to be in my drawing for the free tickets, because we'd love to see you there.
Yes.
See you next time.
Yeah, we'll see ya.
Bye.